Hello guys, so let me introduce you to Speedretopo. Speedretopo is a free add-on for Blender 2.8 and 2.81 that will allow you to make fast and easy retopology on Blender. This add-on is available on Gumroad and will be available on the Blender market. So, to have it go on Gumroad, you can define a price if you want to support my work, and just click and download it. So now let's see how to install it. For the installation process, I will use the portable version on Blender to show you. So, click on Edit, click on Preferences. You will come on Add-ons here. You will click on Install. And after you will go and search for the add-on. Here. Click on Install Add-on. And now you will have to activate it. So click here. Just like that. If you click on this arrow, you will be able to see the preferences of the add-on. You will have info, options, to change, for example, the panel category. So the add-on is located in the end panel here, in tools, like that. If you change the categories, you can, for example, press Retopo, press enter, boom. You will have a new tab here named Retopo with the add-on. This is as simple as that. After, you will have the possibility to choose on which tool you will start your retopology. That means you will be able to choose between vertex, base surface, and polybuild. If you use polyquilt, you will have polyquilt listed. You can also choose if you want to add a mirror modifier, a shrink warp, use hidden wire, use wireframe, use in front, and change the color of the Retopo mesh. You can also change the keymaps. For now, this is Shift RMB. You will have a tab for my tutorials here, for my free tutorials on my YouTube channel, for my paid tutorials here, all our add-ons, the Discord add-ons to report bugs, etc., etc., to have support on our add-ons, Archipack from Stefan, Asset Management from Pistyweek. You will also have some links for my Patreon, Tipeee, my website, YouTube channel, Blender Load channel, and my socials. So, this is just that. Now, click here, save preferences, and you can start retopology. And I will use my personal version of Blender to show you that. So, let's start the retopology. I will use this model I made a long time ago. So, as you can see, this is nice. I'm using here the matcap and the random. You can use object, material, single, whatever you want. I like the random, this is pretty nice. If you have something selected, you will have this. You will have this button, Start Retopo, to directly start the retopology. You will have those options. Those options are the same as the add-on preferences. The difference will be those options are for per scene, and the add-on preferences are for each scene. For example, if you save something without the hidden wire in the add-on preferences, you restart Blender, you will not have the hidden wire selected here. So, if you want to make something different today, for example, on this object, you will be able to do it and to change the tool you will use. For example, you can use base surface, vertex, or polybuild, or you can even use polyquilt if you have activated it. After, like as the add-on preferences, you can choose between adding a mirror modifier, shrink warp, use hidden wire, use in front, etc. Same for the color. For the color, you need to choose, let's see, object. You will be able to see it. After, you have those settings. Those settings are for the current object, and I added them because it's nice to be able to edit them directly on the fly and not have to go in edit mode to be able to edit them. So you can recalculate the normals on all the objects outside. So select your object, click recalculate normals, and that will fix it. You can use in front, like that. You can activate the wireframe per object, like that, as you can see. And you can activate the backfast culling, if I do this, like that. So it's up to you to do whatever you want. On the pane menu, Shift LMB, you will have the same settings. So settings here to add those settings, and those settings here, and the Start Retopo. On the pane menu and here, for example, if you have several objects selected, you will have select only one object. So on the pane menu, you will not have nothing that will use the cursor, because you can, with Shift LMB, move the cursor on Blender 2.8. If you want to use the cursor all the time, even with something selected, like that, you can change the keymaps of the add-ons in the add-on preferences. Like that, you will have exactly the same as this. For example, you will have this message here. If you have one object, it's okay. If you have two objects, select only one object. If you have nothing selected, select an object, at least. Okay? So same for the pie menu if you change the settings. So, let's start. I will, for example, use base surface. I will activate all of this, and I will be able to start my retopology. So, from this is pretty simple. Click on Start Retopo. I will just show you this because you will see. If I click on Start Retopo, boom, I will have a new mesh, Retopo mesh, like that, and I will have this one. To start making your retopology, since I'm using base surface, I will have to draw some lines. So keep pressing D and draw some lines, like that. This is as simple. After, you can click on Add Base Surface, and on the pie menu, Add Base Surface. You will have this result. Since you are using Base Surface, you can edit the result, and you can, for example, go on 2 here, and you will have this result. Okay? So, before cleaning this, yes, I will clean this. Click Alt and Select, and here you will have Align to X. If you click, that will align everything to X. So, as you can see, this is interesting. So add base surface to add the surface, align to X to clean this one, and this one is there, align to X to be really fast. You select, boom, that's okay. So, after, you will have a mirror, you can hide it, you can play on the clipping hair, if I deselect it, as you can see, you can apply it, you can remove it, and you can play with the merge limit, this one. On the shape wrap, same as the mirror, you can hide it, like that. You can update it. That means you will apply and create a new one. You will not see anything here, but that will do the work. You can apply, you can remove, and you can play with the offset. For example, the shrink warp offset, if we take this, here it's at 0. So if I move it, I will have this. Okay? So it's up to you to use it. Let's put 0. After, you can add a subsurf. To add the subsurf, I will add some settings, some details here. That means I will make something like that. Up. Align to X. As you can see, the align to X will be really fast and useful. I use it all the time. So let's do this. I will press Ctrl R, and after I will make a little extrusion here. So this is to show you this part. So let's make something like that. I'm using F, and to do this. This is the F2 add-on, and I added the option to wrap the result mesh. Okay. So, with this, if I activate the subsurf, I will have this result. If I go in object mode, I will have this result, and if I shade smooth, I will have this result. So, with this subsurf, I will, let's hide this, I will see the result of my retopology. So that will be really nice because you will be able to see where to place your edges, your points, to have the correct result on your retopology if you want to follow an original mesh, a reference object like this one with all those details. So that's me. Let's remove or hide the subsurf. I will make something like that, so that means I will clean. I will make this, okay? I made this, I will select this, and not this one, and I will add base surface. You can click here, you will have this kind of result. So as you can see, base surface is really nice to make this kind of things. So I can, let's see, make something like that, and let's make an extrusion here, like that, press F to do this, up. Like that, or maybe not. Let's remove this one. Let's press Ctrl, do this, like that. That will be better. F. Okay. So, after you can do the same. That means I can draw my line, like that. I can select this and not this one, the corner, add base surface, and we'll have this. So as you can see, base surface is really nice and really fast. If I come here, let's add shade smooth. I will reactivate the subsurf, and boom, as you can see in real time the result of your object. And this is really nice. I think I will add the hide subsurf if I have a subsurf on this part. Could be interesting. Or you can click here to hide it, and you can, for example, use Speedflow to hide it again, like that. By the way, I need to remove the auto smooth. Up. Okay. So if you continue, let's hide the subsurf. I don't have a subsurf on this one. Up. Yes, I have, but with Speedflow. My bad. I should have. I should keep on this one. So if I continue, I can, let's see, make something like that, like that. Select this, add base surface, align to X. You can make a space here that will give you this result. After, you can do the same here, space, and you can select, let's see, all of this and make a relax. And like that, you will have something really clean. But sometimes you will have to edit your object to make something different. If you want, for example, that follow this one, the result object, like that, you will make this up, like that. And it should be nice. Okay, so I have this. Let's see, I want to continue. I will use base surface. I will draw, let's see, something like that. Up. Up, up, I will select all of this and I will add base surface. Let's decrease the value here to not have too many subdivisions. For now, after you can continue and press F if you want sometimes to make something like that. Hopla, come here. You can also make something like that. That means I will draw this, like that, select this and add base surface. And as you can see, this is really fast. I really enjoy using base surface, honestly. So do this, I will make something like that. Select all of this and hopla, add base surface. As you can see, this is dope. So you will, like I said, have the space tool to space everything, like that. I will undo it. You will have also the align to X, add base surface. Here, this is the same as this. That means I can hide the mirror, I can show it, I can disable the clip, I can apply, remove, I can hide the shrink warp, I can update it. Update it, like I said, that will apply and add a new one. Sometimes you will have to do it, because your normal mesh will not follow. So do it, it's nice. And you can add a subsurf. And if you come here, you will see the result directly like that. And by the way, on the next version of base surface, you will have automatically the smooth. You will not have to fix it after. So on this one, you can use remove the in front if you don't want to use it, like that. You can activate the backfast culling to see this kind of result. Like that. And that's it. Here you can not use the hidden wire if you don't want. It's really up to you. I personally like the hidden wire. So let's hide the subsurf. For example, if I add the hidden wire, I will have this. If I select all of this and I flip the normals, I will have this result. So as you can see, this is not clean, and I can have this. So I can use the recalculate normal in object mode or in edit mode, recalculate normals, that will give you this, and in object mode, recalculate normal, here, recalculate normal, that will fix everything. So this is nice. For example, if you used the object, you will have your object here. I have the in front. I can go in edit mode. Let's hide the subsurf. I will have this, and if I play with the shrink warp offset, I will have this. So later we will have something that will work correctly, but right now this is not perfect, as you can see. That's why I prefer using random. So like that, with the random, I have directly what I want. And if I use hidden wire, I will see this. So object mode to see my results. Let's show the subsurf. Up. like that. So don't use this subsurf when you make retopology, just use it to check if everything is correct, if you have something that will work. Okay, so hide it, and after continue your retopology. For example, I will press F here, I will do this, like that. I really like to use F and base surface because those two are really fast. That means I can use base surface here, I will make something like that. Up. Even if it's not perfect, I will click on add base surface, and as you can see, up, I will just decrease the number of count, up, and yes, it's added this subsurf. Up, I will put 1. I don't know why it's well, it's not an issue. I will align to X, and after I will place my point. Up. You can remove this subsurf if you don't want to be bothered by it. Up. Let's come here. Let's do this. Up. So that's it. Right now, what I can do is maybe to add a loop here to make the ellipse. One here. You need to have the same on the top and upper part and bottom part. Sorry for my English. And here I will press E and I will do this. Okay. So like that I can select in fact all of this. Up, up, up. And I can use the bridge. I can add a loop. And since I'm using the shrink warp, if I remove this loop, Ctrl X, as you can see, I will press Ctrl R. Boom, that will follow my object. So this is nice. I will do this. I will have more place. So with this I can continue. That means I can press let's see F like that, and after I can edit my retopology to follow this. So to make a correct retopology, the best is to make the detailed part before the other part. Don't start by somewhere you will not have details. Always start by the eyes, the ears, and the nose, the mouth, to have the number of segments you want. It's really important to not be bothered after, because that will give you a lot of work. For example, on this part I will have a lot of work, and this one is not symmetrical at all. So if I make this part, that will not follow. I should have used a symmetrical object, but or don't use the mirror. It's up to you, so do whatever you want. On this part, as you can see, I will have to come here. I will have to add a loop here, Ctrl R, and this shrink warp will give me a proper result. I can press GG to move this, Ctrl R, like that. So like I said, you can also, let's see, take all of this. Maybe I need, let me check F, I will make this, F to close this one, press F here, like that, press F, up, and yes, I will need one more here. So I can press Ctrl R, select F. Sometimes you will have to find a correct way to make some parts. So normally I should have added one more segment here, but right now let's try something. I will take this, I will press F, and as you can see, if I add a loop here, that should work. F. You can go in object mode to see if it's okay, and this is okay. So like I said, I could have added one part here and one part here. But with this subsurf, you can check if everything is correct. For example, if I go here and I come here, as you can see, you will have this. If I edit and fix it correctly, I will have something better. So this subsurf helps to make a proper result like that. If you make a baking, that will be perfect, as you can see. Okay, so let's remove the subsurf. It's better to remove it, in fact. Let's clean all of this up. You can, for example, select before making a relax. What I will do is to make a space to make all of this even like that. That will be better. So let's take all of this space. like that. As you can see, that will be way better. But sometimes you will have to, I will use this one. Up, space, space. And that will be perfect here. Okay. So let's continue. I will have this. Like I said, you can use the relax. That means select the part you want. Not you. All of this, for example. Yep. And use the relax. That will make a relax on all of those parts. That will be really nice and really useful. We will have a brush to relax directly, or you can use this one. So I need to show the wireframe. I will activate Speedretopo to in sculpt mode to have these options like that. And with this, you can smooth, as you can see here, to have something correct, and after continue. So you will have also some other tools. We saw all of this. You have this G-Switch, but this one is not working correctly on 2.81, and that means if you make a line with base surface, you select this and you click on the strength, that should follow this line, but right now it's not. As you can see, even with other objects, other parts, that will not work at all, and this is really bad. So I will undo it. Let's remove. And I can press D and RMB to remove it, or I can click here to remove it. Tools. Yep. Like that. So if we continue this one, I can, let's see, clean this one a little bit. You can use base surface again, because base surface is really nice to make this, all of this, add base surface, and you can increase, boom, align, no, not you, my bad, align 2x, and that's it. As you can see, this is really fast. If you want it to follow your mesh, what I will do is to hide the grid. I don't need it. Like that. To follow your mesh, like that, you can make this, and after, if you want, you can, let's see, take this and make a relax. As you can see, this is ultra fast. So, you can add a loop here if you want. You can edit this part. No, I will have to make this like that. Like that. So, like I said, you can draw some lines, or you can take all of this, press Ctrl, like that. Like that if you want. And since I'm using shrink warp, as you can see, you can do this. So I can make this. I can after press F to make this, like that, and I can select this, press F, and now I will have, let's see, press F to have this, Ctrl R, FF, boom, and everything should be correct. Let's add a subsurf, let's see the result, let's activate this, remove this one. So, as you can see, this is nice, and we will be able to make this in a really short time. So let's remove this one. So that means I will draw this up until here. I will select all of this and not this one, and I will add base surface. Boom! As you can see, this is ultra fast. After, you can use this to smooth up. Sometimes you will have this shade smooth, and that's it. So you can, yes, I will need to, let's see, remove the mirror and add a new one, add mirror, and you will have something that should work. I will undo, yes. So I can also take all of this and let's make a relax, adding 2x, let's clean it a little. So as you can see, you have almost all the tools you need to make something correct. Base surface is really fast. I really enjoy to use it. After, you can use some tools to make, let's see, a space. Select all of this. Let's make a relax, etc., etc. I can add a loop here if I want. It's possible. Since I'm using a shrink warp, after, you can, let's see, select all of this and make a relax As you can see, this is ultra fast. So we have this. Let's add a subsurf. We can see the result is it's pretty nice. If we do this, yep, this is our result. You will have this here because my object is not symmetrical. You will have to make your Retopo after apply the mirror and fix some parts, but that will be easy, pretty easy. So what did I forgot on the add-on? We saw all of this. I can remove the subsurf right now. JSrange, this one is not working correctly, but let's hope it will. The bridge to connect, and the grid fill. The grid fill is to fill some parts. If you have this, you can select this and call the grid fill, and after you will play with these settings and find the proper one. Just come here, up, just have to find the good one, and that's it. That will clean everything. Okay, so why? Oh, yes, I can use this one, and that will be nice. After you can, let's see, not this, on this one, up, make a relax to have something perfect. I like to have a uniform mesh with something really nice, and for example, do this. I can do this, move the point like that, up, up. I will activate like that if I come here. So it's really up to you to use whatever you want. We saw, in fact, everything. The difference also will be, for example, if you want to start a new Retopo, you can use the vertex. And if I come here, I click on Start Retopo. If I don't add all of this, for example, like that, I will start Retopo, I will have this. I have a simple vertex here, as you can see, I can move it, and after I can edit it like that, up, up. And if I come, this is my result. I can recalculate the normals like that. I can, in edit mode, add a mirror, add a shrink warp, align this to X, and continue. And I can continue to edit it with base surface, up, like that. Align to X, space, space, up, select everything. You can select nothing to have the correct result that will work too, like that, up, and that will give you this result. Boom. Yes, I have the hidden wire. I think I forgot to activate the hidden wire here. Ah no, it's here. Ah yes. I should not have it activated. So okay, I will fix this. You should not have this this activated. Okay. So that's it. You can after also use the poly build, but this one you don't want to use the shrink warp right now. Let's use all of this and start Retopo. And with this one you will press Control, like that. And as you can see, the points are not placed correctly. I will select everything. Let's move them like that. Hopla. Like that. And after you will be able to make this up. And since I'm not using a shrink warp, boom, I have this result. Okay, so I will use the select up. Ooh, I have a really weird result here. Well, this one is not. Let's remove the shrink warp. Up. The snap face is activated, so normally that should follow like that. So yes, my preference is to use base surface or directly, let's activate this, or directly the vertex, but not really poly build. It's not really really useful actually. It's not perfect. Up. So let's add a subsurf. We'll see our results. Boom. So I will update the add-on again to make everything perfect. I think I will add the options for the subsurf if we have a subsurf to hide it or just to remove it, and some other options for the sculpt mode. For example, in Speedretopo to add the wireframe, same for the subsurf, etc., etc. So as all my add-ons, you will have update, etc., etc. So that's it. Like I said, the add-on, you can have it directly on Gumroad, you can have it soon on the Blender Market, and don't hesitate to make a donation to help me on all of this work and to support my work. So that's it for Speedretopo. I hope you like this new version for Blender 2.8. I hope you understand the process of retopology and why, for example, I'm using a subsurf to see the result, etc. And how to make it with base surface, etc., etc., and all those tools. So see you later.